Alright, moment of truth, guys. We're going to test this thing out. I know we're not checking everything that we probably want to check, but we need to, test out these IP addresses on the PCs, routers, and switches. And if we want to, we can add, default gateways on the switches, which you probably, if you want to do that. And let's give it a whirl. Test activity. Alright, boom. We got a random scenario. Wonderful. Let's move this over. Why is it giving me 8%? This is the lovely thing about I have port statuses. So maybe, yeah, I don't care. Whatever. All right, so we're using the 172.16 and 17. So if I jump over to the router, oh, you know what? Maybe, yeah, yeah. So you could have them check because the name of the router is wrong. It doesn't match this. So you could have that something that's checked. In fact, let's do that. Yep, that would be good. All right, let's go to host name. We don't want R1. We want router name. All right, switch one, host name, switch one name. So make sure I got this right. Yep. Switch two. Wow, I didn't even bother naming that one. That's not cool. That means my intro file was not complete. And I have no idea what I just set because I didn't click it first. Always click what you want to change before you start clicking on the right here. All right, cool. So let me go ahead and say show checked only. Make sure I didn't screw anything up. Here's the router name. That's the IP. That's good. Correct IP. Yeah, it's good. There's the host name for both switches. Oh, got the wrong one on there. Got it now. Yeah, this program can be a little screwy, so you definitely want to be checking and checking and double checking and all that. All right, now that we got that in there, now let's try it out. And we got a different scenario this time. Cool. All right, so I'm just going to do very, very little on this. Host, router 01, int gig 00, description, watch this, boom, and you see the points jumped up. IP address 192.168.10.1, points jumped, no shut, points jumped. Now I don't. Once again, I'm not trying to follow the points. This just tells me that probably what I did worked on the setup. And this is network what? 20. Perfect. Nice. Awesome. All right, go to switches. All right, int VLAN 1. This is the second address. Not first, second. All right, switch to. One nine two 168.20.2. Whoa, what am I doing? And I know something I forgot to set on the PCs. I didn't set the default gateway. Oh well. I'm not going to stop and do it all over again. No shut. All right, cool. All right, let's do PC1 here. So 192.168.20.10. It jumped. Now the mask was correct, so it kind of double jumped. If I put the correct gateway in, I don't think it will jump because I don't think I set that. And it didn't, so I'm not checking that. I totally forgot. I'll fix that after I finish this thing. Let's see, 10.10. No jump for that. I missed something. I don't know what I missed. Oh, I enable secrets and junk like that. Let's just see what I've missed. All right. So I didn't do the banner. I didn't do the enable secret. You know, not really the point of what I'm doing right now. Ooh, I got the wrong IP address on my gig. Okay. I didn't set the description on that one. Okay. Once again, that's not really the big deal. Not a big deal on that one. I do want to check the gig 0 to make sure I didn't do something screwy. Alright, so I got that squared away. What did I do wrong on this router? One nine two 168.10.1. Looks right. Alright, so did I set the wrong variable? Interesting. Well, let's just get out of it. And we'll check and see what happened. It says RG00IP. Okay. Well, I don't see what's going on there. So maybe what way I can do some troubleshooting is go into the instructions. And this is definitely not something you're going to want to leave in here. But I'll go ahead and do this. I'll say gig00. Just so I know what value it's looking for. I know what it is in my head, but I don't know what the system thinks it is. Alright, so that'll show me the two interface, the expected IP addresses. And the other thing that I should have done on the PCs, collapse. I should have set the default gateways. I'm so blind anymore. I know you guys are like, it's right there. Maybe it's not. Oh, you know what? I think it's out in the main area. Why do they do that? Yeah, it's right here. And that would be the one that's not behaving right now for me. Then PC1 is the other one. This one. All right, cool. All right, so let's save it, and we will test it again. I don't think it saved anything, but I'll do check just to make sure. All right, I don't believe this. Huh. All right, let me hit reset. So now everything's reset. I just want to do those interfaces again because that one was kind of bugging out. One. Make sure that matches my little cheat over here. Yep. Why I closed that, I have no idea. I think that's 17. All right, that should be up. Show IP in brief. That looks good. I'll go ahead and just do the PCs and I'll skip the switches this time. Zero dot 10 is what I wanted. Alright, looks good, I think. This is the 17 network. Default gateway. I saw it jump. Cool. And we'll do a check results just to make sure it's behaving. So, yeah, I don't know why it flaked out on me before. And this is the PCs. The PCs are good, so that's great. So this was the 172.16, right? So let me hit reset activity. Notice the names are router A, B. Uh, let's see. Now I got the 1.0 and 5.0 scenario. So I know, please forgive me. I don't feel like typing all that. I'm gonna cheat. 5.1. 10.1. Nope. 5. Oh my lord. Help me. It's 1. And then 5 over here. Not 50. 5. Alright, cool. Let's. I didn't do a no shutdown on it, I guess. On. Let's check it. And it's griping. That's PC. My bad. Yeah, that's all good. So the 192, 1 and 5 are checking, which is good. The 172.17s are checking. Let's see if I can get the third scenario. This is router 01, switch 2. Let's see if I can grab the next. And here's the 10 and 20. create. And there's different names. You just go ahead and check these real quick using the cheat way. Probably better just to have like some sample scripts you can copy paste. That'd be a lot faster than this, I'd say. Just more files to manage. Alright, let's see what happened. Does not like the IP address. This is what I ran into earlier, so what is that telling me? It's telling me that I might have put a wrong address in the pool for the scenario for 10 and 20. Networks 10 and 20. So let's check that out. Variable manager. Yes, I want to get out of that. That's under strings. So 10 and 20. Yeah, I see it. I see it right there. I have a 92, not a 192. I'm glad this happened though. This is stuff you run into when you play around with this stuff. Awesome. And I mean that. This is awesome. All right, so let me test again and keep resetting it until I get that scenario. Reset. Reset. Let me close this first. Reset. There we go. Ten dot one. All right, let's check it out. Sweet. I love it. Uh, I'm not loving that regular expression though, maybe. It might need to be modified to accept at least one character. Right now it's saying, I think, it accepts nothing and or anything, which is probably not great. So probably needs to do some tweaking on that because I didn't set that. Yeah, it's giving me credit for something I didn't do. So that's not so good. That regular expression is not the best one to use. Well, anyway, I think this is a good stopping point. I am really just now getting into how this works. There's a lot of cool things out there. This IP address thing is really cool. Um, I'll do a video on that at a different point. I haven't run into a situation where the numbers are going to be helpful for me yet. I think probably the bulk of what I would be doing is going to be in here with the strings, and you just got to be careful that you put stuff in right. And another cool thing too is like when you get this stuff set, like you get one that's awesome, you love it, you can export it out. This was which one was I exporting? The pools. And check it out. Now you kind of have like maybe a template. You can kind of build this stuff, offline. If you do your planning right, then you can obviously import that back in, which is pretty cool. You can do the same thing with your strings here. Same thing with all these, even your seeds. You can use these variables to build up your instructions, which is fantastic. If you use these variables in the topology, and that would be on the initial network, where is it at? Show initial network. You have to do that yourself. So just maybe copy it and then put the name of the variable inside double brackets, and then you can use it there too. All right. I've talked way too long. Hope this was helpful. You guys enjoy building your packet tracer activities. They can be a blast.